All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the great outdoors. I put some peanuts there. A lot of commotion is going on in the world. Hunker down and don't let these people trespass on you. Hold them accountable, and they must pay, saith the Lord. Now let's enjoy this peaceful day and stay out of my way. Oh boy! All right, what a day. Yeah, I think they're saying it's supposed to be hot today, or whatever. But the father left me a lot of money. You people stole it, and you're asking why is your family's disappearing and everything? Probably because you stole uh, my money that the great father left me, inheritance and everything. Yeah, it's gonna get pretty crazy around here. Oh, you can run to your Trump. You can run to him and all your government people or whatever. But I don't think it's gonna save even them. So yeah, good God Almighty, uh, Dan Spivey. What a beautiful day. It's going to be hot, folks. I think the next 3 days, 4 days, it's going to be pretty hot, high 90s. It don't feel too bad out right now. I'm kind of upset. I went to the gas station this morning, got cigarettes and some biscuits and gravy, and I set it down on the back of my car, on the trunk, and got gas and jumped in my car and drove off. And forgot that the biscuits and gravy were on the back of my car. I got home and I'm like, wait a minute, where is my biscuits and gravy? And then I remembered I put it on the back of the vehicle and drove off. So I'm out $3.99 in biscuits and gravy. Well, that was kind of irking, but I could feel the rage building in me, but I just let it go. It's like, it's $4, right? Hold on, I gotta feed this little booger. right, we are back. Well, hopefully the Lord sends some of these critters around. I've seen them running around out there. Oh, I just put some coffee grounds in my tomato plants. I don't know if that'll help with stuff. Oh, I know a lot of you people out there in this spirit world or whatever think I talk too much. Uh, you know, but you know what? For for probably 40 years, 30 years, I turned the other cheek and uh, never attacked anybody. But you know what? That got me. Uh, a lot of money stolen. People manipulated me, lied, uh, tried to kill me. So now things have changed. I know. We have put it into God's hands, but there's only so much God can do, and the rest we'll have to do, and that's what's going on pretty much. So, and God did say, don't talk to spirits, folks. So we got some of these people trying to set us up, trying to manipulate it. Some of these tarot card readers and witches, and now all of a sudden they're light workers, right? Witches, spirit stuff. So it's all the same. But hunker down, folks. We are not done with our madness in America, our quest of truth. And the truth is, boy, was I a sucker, right? I thought it was Johnny, do good, don't do this, don't do bad things, and my whole life has been stolen from me. Of course, you can see it on the silver screen, you can hear it in the radio, but it's time. And I know a lot of people are pissed, but I don't give a crap. Um, right? I don't care. This is the era of the Aquarius. Right? I think it was a song about it. The era of Aquarius. Well, I'm down with it. Let's do it. But it is a beautiful day. You're not going to get me down. These people, oh my God, you did this, you did it. Yep, that's right. We did it all. Right? We stood our ground. We did it all our way. That's right. Screw yes. Uh, and hey, government, stop threatening people. Right? I don't know if you got the memo or not, but if you threaten citizens, uh, that's grounds of kicking you out of your own country. So don't threaten us no more. Uh, and that goes for the rest of the people around this town or whatever. Quit threatening people. You people are dying. It's a secret death. They're waiting for bombs and explosions and everything. I'm like, the best thing for this is something you can't see, smell, taste, or hear. And they're just they're running around. I don't know. Who cares? It's the greatest movie in the world that I'm working on here. And right, they tried to steal that, but woo, that didn't turn out too good for these people. Now, government, you better stop holding our children hostage. Arizona, where's our kids? I'm tired of this bullshit. Yeah, pay your. A lot of people have questions, and we are asking. There's millions of us. Where are our children? These people in prison have more rights than the civilians on the streets that are law-abiding citizens. Where are our kids? I think you got a lot of explaining to do. This whole cult thing. Uh, people are talking, let's burn the church. I don't care. Burn everything down. Burn it to the ground. Congress and Senate has already come out and talked about that. It'd be cheaper for us, and it'd probably get rid of these nut jobs. So keep talking, keep pushing on. Don't stand down. We will never submit to the devil. He has our money, and one by one, we'll take them all out until we get our money back, our talent, our health, and everything else. So, like I told you folks are stuck way back in ancient times. We have gone so far in technology and into the future where you can rely on your pews, but this is more technology than you'll ever know. And Your minds are being manipulated, and you won't be able to see this weapon or taste it or anything. So screw you, you tyrant, pedo country that has fell to money and the wenches. Don't forget about that. We're going to get a hold of that Jezebel. Boy, when they're done with that Jezebel, I don't think she'll be ringing anybody's bell. You know, the more they continue to attack with this witchery and stuff that we can't see, Lord, we ask for you to eliminate these people that we cannot see in Jesus' name, that bind us and talk to these spirits in Jesus' name, and whatever. We refuse to stand down. Nobody with authority has called me, and I keep forgetting. Right? The only one that's above me is Lord. But I haven't got no phone calls from the Lord or anything, no text messages. Hey, it's me, Johnny. What's up? It's the Lord. You know, stand down. No one's standing down. We can give two craps. This movie has just begun, and you're all going to be invited to my new movie festival, Toucan Chew on my nutsack. And yeah, it's going to be unbelievable. Now, a lot of you pretty women out there, you know, you are far and in between. But we don't need none of that, right? We need some women that are clean. So, yeah, it's just crazy. Crazy is what they wanted. Crazy is what they got. And crazy is in high demand right now in this country. So we refuse to stand down to any of these punks or anybody. Unless it's God Almighty, King of Kings, then surely I will stand down. But I haven't seen him or heard from him in a while because he's busy. Right? He's a busy man. I don't blame him. He's got a lot of on his plate. But let it be known in this country that we did what they said can't be done. Loaded up and trucking, and we just begun. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But look out, here comes Bandit One. And we're all the way down in Georgia, and we just crossed the Tennessee border. And we're heading on out to the south. Try and stop this rolling machine because we got UFOs and laser beams, and we're going to make sure we get our justice now. We down and out, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. Who cares? You want nuts? We're gonna give you nuts. Lord knows there's enough of them in the United States. Westbound and now, loaded up and trucking. Now I did put some, I made a bunch of egg salad the other day. And I had eggshells. And I totally slipped my mind. And I threw them away. And I should have threw them in the flower pot with the tomato plants. I hope this country realizes, I hope the civilians realize that this government, these tyrants, these madmen, are choking America out. You are heading for a real estate crash, another car crash uh, with the car companies, and it is all going to crash again. This is all planned. They're madmen. They are complete nut jobs. Coverage, health coverage, don't care if you have the best health coverage. These people are inside the health coverage business. They're hitmen. They're killers. They ain't working to take an oath to heal Americans or save their lives. It's all about the dollar, right? We're under the FBI has already warned us that we might be under attack. Okay, thank you for letting us know. That attack is coming from YouTube. These YouTubers, witches, whatever you want to call them, this Summer Wells thing, this whole Delphi thing, this whole terrorists, madmen, witches, and warlocks. And they've been trespassing on me and casting spells on me for a long time. And their day's coming. Justice will be served, even after I'm in the grave. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I wish this on no man or women or their families, but they did it to me. They did it to the father. And even the father left me some money, and you guys stole that. Inheritances, aunts, uncles, whatever. You stole all that crap or whatever. I'm not worthy. You folks are above me. Right? I'm an idiot. All you folks are above me. So, yeah, this is our swan song to the citizens of America. We'll try and do the best we can, but we're just here to tell you the truth. You've been scammed. We're all slaves. And because you refuse to let these people prosper, and they're God's children, and we're God's people, and praise God. Because this country and the people within it and the people on earth and other countries that refuse to let us prosper and become something, you all will be punished severely once we get the Joker out of there and we get back to rolling. But yeah, don't stand down to anybody unless the military calls you and tells you to stand down. Screw yous. And you, in America, you got what you deserved. Go copy me some more. Go make up some more people that are me. Steal my information more. Keep going. Keep doing it. All you're doing is destroying your own people. Yeah. Keep rolling. Don't stop. Maybe next time they will think about abusing us, what they call us, retards. it looks pretty quiet in America. Everything's pretty much moved offshore. They did have some flooding, but that's pretty much over with. But, you know, it looks pretty dang quiet, right? We got some heat coming the next 3 days, I think. So be safe with that. And if we're looking at a geological thing now, when it comes to war and everything, you have to look at the geological landscape of the United States. What are targets that you could hit uh, and cause massive, massive eruptions and fires underground that burn? Well, they say Kentucky in the mountains in Tennessee and everything, that the coal is still burning underneath the ground from old coal mines and everything. And it's really crazy because if you watch some of these documentaries of up in the mountains, the hills out there, Kentucky, Tennessee, you'll see steam coming from the ground on the mountains, top of the mountains, and around, and people are like, "What is that?" It's just moisture, right, from the ground, and they're like, "No, that's from the coal fires that are underground, right? That still burn today in some areas." So if you were going to attack and hit, why are everyone's asking why do we have so much? Why do they want to hit all the our opponents want to hit the East Coast? And that's probably because there's coal pockets that were in here. Now a lot of it was mined out, but there is they stopped mining because of the black lung, people dying, and plus they were starting to get into other ways of fueling America. So they stopped mining a lot of this. So there is a lot of coal left in there. Uh, but if you penetrate down deep enough, then yes, you'd be able to start an underground fire that would burn, right? It's all coal. So yeah, that's probably why all these other countries are pointing most of their stuff to the East Coast because they know this pocket runs through here, runs all the way up, and you hit that and it'll burn. You don't have to do nothing. It'll burn itself. And yeah, this is going to be in the movie, right? This is going to be in my movie, and it gets hit and it burns, and it burns underground and it releases carbon monoxide and and kills massive amounts of people. And people are like, you cannot film this. This is just too much. It's too close to reality. Well, it is reality. It is true. There's coal out there and it still burns underground. And right, if you were looking at a war point of it and strategy of what would cause the most damage and stuff and what would be a problem for many, many, many years if that caught on fire, how would you put it out? They can't put it the ones that are burning now. So yeah, it's just crazy. Everyone, you can't do this in your movie. Why not? It's just a movie. It's just a movie. They've done worse in movies, but I want that in the movie where it gets hit out there in Tennessee and Kentucky, and it just burns underground. Everyone's like, boom, a big explosion. They think it's over with. They think, oh my God, it was just an explosion. It's over with. But little do they know, 5 miles underground or 2 miles underground, it's burning, heating up, and then it's starting to release gas and fumes, deadly fumes through the ground. Everyone's just thinking it's just it's just steam from, the ground, the morning dew, but no, it's fires underneath the ground burning, and eventually it works its way all the way up to the ground, and the coal burns out. What happens afterwards? Then it's just a coal pocket. It's all burnt out, nothing to hold it up. What happens? The ground collapses above it. Giant sinkholes create massive disasters and suck up everybody's homes and property. It's going to be a great movie. It's going to be a great movie. Yeah, screw the Smiths. I agree with most of these people. Screw them. They're living on that 1800s or whatever. Everyone's like, we can see he's a godly person. He's an idiot. He's the devil himself. It's no wonder Trump can't stand his dad. And you don't like any of the Smiths. Crazies. Cuckoo clocks. The Smith broads are just as crazy. They're just crazier than crazy. It's like a cult or something. I was watching something on YouTube, a documentary about the Masons, and they were saying the Mason women that were married to these men, some of them were just as crazy as the men. They were just as crazy as the men. And that's crazy, right? When it's bad enough we got to worry about crazy men, but then you got to worry about these crazy women, and they are crazy. So quit threatening us, crazy women and men, right? Quit, quit threatening us and quit trespassing on me. You YouTube channels, you broads out there, you YouTube women or whatever, witches or demonic people or whatever you folks are. Quit it. You're only causing more damage to your own kind and your own country. Now, I'm going to finish my coffee and enjoy the day. You know what gets me? They've sat here, stole, raped, pillaged from us, tortured us for I don't know how many years. And they expect these people not to be upset at all, right? If it wasn't for me saying don't do anything to these people, their day will be coming, right? Vengeance will be thy God's and the rest will be ours. They expect these people not to be mad. Oh, they're mad. I'm mad. And we have the right to be mad. After all the poisoning, mind games that they played with people, refusing proper health care, refusing clean water, clean food, people are mad. Did they do anything? No. And I give them the right to be mad in this country. I don't give them the right to attack and destroy everything. But you people we're watching think, oh, well, look they got upset. They're mad. They have every right to. You people been using them as guinea pigs. Guinea pigs. They have every right to be mad. They have every right to have death in their mind against you people. But they didn't do anything. So these people out there making videos and everything, oh, well, look at he's upset and everything. I speak for everybody that has a disability and have been used, abused. I speak for everyone that was unjust in this country and lost property and homes and inheritance and madness by not only their own family, but millions of strangers that never knew them. We labeled them the devil. So these people have the right to be upset. They've been guinea pigs for 50 years, some less, some more. They forgive and they turn away and we go on with our lives. We don't go out into the streets attacking people. We don't poison people in restaurants and everything just to say, oh, well, it's all an excuse. They're killers, folks. They're not above anybody. They're nut jobs, killers, trying to cover up either their gang that they're in, their club, their secret society, their political side, their religion side. Whatever it is, it's just evil. Way to control, way to kill, and justify for it. The only one that has the right is the true king in the sky. And he ain't happy with you or this earth. So these people have the right to be upset. They have the right to have hate in their hearts. And they also have the right to forgive and move on. And that don't mean they have to be around these people 24/7. Especially, it's hard for people that are family members. I can imagine what these people created on YouTube, a bunch of lies, and created madness within people's own families with all this spirit stuff and all this John Edwards stuff and ghost stuff. It tore apart many families, turned many innocent families that were once loving into madmen, trying to kill their own families and stuff. Yeah, you people are nuts. It's a demonic thing or something we track to some YouTubers and some other clubs and gangs. And we're calling it the devil himself, whatever. He works through these people, so them are his people. He's like the devil, right? People operate through him. It ain't the Lord. It's the devil. I know a lot of people are looking at Ernie Shell saying, you see that when he does that with his eyes and everything? I'm like, that's when that little devil prick is looking through him, right? Oh, I start saying, everyone, it's China, it's Japan. No, it's this idiot in America. Ain't no China. Japan. It ain't none of that. It's this white idiot or whoever, a bunch of people trespassing on people and using them to see through them, using their eyes to see, or whatever they're doing. It's just it's unbelievable. But it'll be great for the movie. Keep the cameras rolling. But hey, these people have the right to be upset. I got the right to be upset. Uh, like I said, uh, these people lost everything. There's people in prison that have killed 20 people and they're still millionaires. Uh, and they didn't lose their properties. They all their rights. They even have more rights of visitation of their kids. It's just crazy, pretty crazy. So, and what do I believe now? I believe the justice system figured out a way to hold people or control people with money, children. Right? Don't pay this money, you don't see your kid. Simple as that. Right? We'll throw you in jail, in prison. It's just bullcrap. Gift from God. God's pissed off because they've created human slavery, whatever you want to call it, right? A bargaining tool. This has been going on for many years, many thousands of years. It's crazy. It's crazy, and to this day, uh, on the land that Jesus walked, children were raped, pillaged, and sold for slaves, hard labor, and sex. So nothing has changed. We still live amongst ancient times, and I can't stay. I can't stay. I'm really sorry. I came back from the future to let you idiots know you're idiots. I don't think you'll make it to the future. So we're all around you. UFOs, all kinds of stuff. Bigfoot, Loch Ness, man. That's us. We're everywhere. Watching you idiots. It's going to be a great movie. And no, I'm not selling my idea yet on my new film festival, Toucan Chew on my nuts. Okay, there's a lot of talk. People want to give me a lot of money, but I can't be bought like that. Maybe, depending on the money. But the only reason I would do it is because I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of watching people around me suffer and be abused, and they're being held hostage. Why? I don't know. Bargaining tool for the devil? Maybe. Maybe the government, a bargaining tool? I don't know. I'm not sure. We're just making movies. Nothing is real here. We've been telling people that I don't know how many times. But I keep getting attacked. People calling people and he's a terrorist. I haven't done nothing. It's just a movie. It's a movie channel. He's slaughtered everybody. No, I just use the opportunities that are on YouTube to make a movie. Real live news, right? CB killed everybody. No, it was a terrorist attack. Took out thousands of millions of people. It's a movie, but it's real life. Did I do it? No. Did I create the sickness? No. Did I spread it across the world? No. I sat home and did what the government told me, locked the doors, wiped everything down with bleach and water, bought masks, locked down, told the old people to stay in their apartments, wear your mask, and don't spread the sickness. And no one cared. No one cared. I got so locked down here. They knocked on. I blocked off my hallway door, taped it up with plastic, and so no germs from someone else's apartment would get underneath the door. And I got so good at lockdown that the The people here that run the place, maybe. Yeah, you can't let you're. What are you doing? Putting plastic up everywhere. This is a quarantine part of the apartment complex. You go in there and get sprayed down before you enter the. What? You can't do that. I just did. So I had to take the plastic down. But I don't want to hear about you folks know what you're doing because you don't know. And it's obvious because the body count in America is unreal. So hope floats, but so does crap. And that's pretty much what you got in America. Now let's go back to drinking coffee and enjoying our beautiful day here. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to end this video. I'll be right back with another episode of The Great Outdoors. YouTube don't like these real long videos for some reason. I'll be right back.